Hello everyone, welcome back to more Slay the Spire II. In between the last run and this one, I did play a run or two off camera. I've already forgotten. I think I played a silent run off camera. It's a mystery. And just a minute ago I was playing Defect, and then like I finished the Act 1 boss and was like, I don't want to play this deck anymore. So I'm randoming. We're Necrobinder. Okay, so my first go at Ascension 6, which is fewer rest sites. I believe it's just there's one fewer campfire per act. So it restricts your pathing a little bit, but it's not like, wow, there's way fewer, it's tough to even find one campfire or anything. I don't remember if this was ever... Like, in Slay the Spire 1, was this one of the Ascension modifiers? I don't remember it, if so. Wow, a lot of question marks in the early parts of the act, huh? I've also, like, I haven't really been very connected with the community of good players. You know, I haven't watched any Jorbs or whatever, and only in the last couple days did I look at the subreddit once or twice. So I'm not really connected with what people think is different in this game than in the original strategically. Apparently, people are saying elites are much worse because the relics are worse, and your deck strength is more important than it used to be. So I don't know. I mean, I've been pathing through elites and been doing just fine, but I haven't been on Ascension 10, so maybe that's something I'll get punished for eventually. There have been a few runs where I've done a lot more resting than I would have liked, and so maybe if I were treating elites as less valuable than I'm used to, I could be getting in some more smithing. Who knows? Okay, so what's going on here? We're Necrobinder. Card reward and potion is good if we're facing an early elite, but we're like, no, we could, I guess. This is not such a bad path, right? It's you can get 2 fires and up to 3 elites. You get a late shop. It's kind of nice, actually. I mean, this elite isn't super early. I think the earliest you can get one is like here, so it's pretty early. Maybe you can get them on this row. I don't remember. But certainly not here. So, I mean, what else could we do? We could... You know, there's a 4 elite path here if you wanted to be super insanely greedy, but nobody's ever... I don't think you should do that. 4 elites, 1 campfire. You would have to be feeling very strong. So all that said, I think this is actually a pretty good idea. It offers you the chance for several elites with off-ramps for 2 of them if you don't feel so hot. So, all that said, this seems like it would be fine. A random rare could be fine. I think greed would be awful. People are also, I guess, I don't know, saying that Necrobinder's Doom build is very good, and I've never really had a Doom run, so it would be interesting to try that. I'm going to take Lost Coffer. Very, pedestrian? Prosaic is also a word that would apply here, right? Let me make sure I understand what prosaic means. This is what you get when you watch my videos. We're not 100% focused on the game. Characteristic of prose as distinguished from poetry. Okay. Dull, imaginative, everyday, ordinary. Yeah, so I think prosaic would be an appropriate word for Lost Coffer compared to the random rare. Oh yes, I did play a silent run. That's right. I was working on shivs all the way through Act 1, and then I took Pandora's Box, and my mediocre shiv run immediately turned into, like, just draw through your whole deck on turn 1 looking for the card that poisons all enemies for 3 whenever you draw, and then just draw, apply, 120 poison on turn 1. I think was the best I got it to do. But, around 40 was sort of normal. Anyway, I mean, okay, I'll take End of Days, I guess. If we're going to try to do Doom stuff, right? Maybe it's the worst Doom card ever printed. I don't know. It would be pretty good here. Well, that's fine. I'll just block. See you losers later. No reason to delay this. Interesting, that guy got stunned. They don't all die at the same time. This guy died first. Pull Aggro is a decent block card. I mean, this kind of feels like an important decision already, right? Like, the approach that I am carrying over from Slay the Spire 1 that I've been talking through in most of my games is like, you really need some damage early so you can get through the early elites before they kill you. What I hear from the masses when I looked at the subreddit is like, that's not so important anymore. You need a way, you need to be able to build a deck that can sustain itself. Like, I don't know. I mean, Pull Aggro is a solid block card. I already have End of Days. Maybe I can afford this. Like, Snap is also pretty good, though. It lets me, for example, hang on to End of Days until it's lethal. Right? And it's an... I think I want Snap. I mean, I love zero energy damage as well, but I think I'm taking a Snap. Gain max HP, and change card with steady. This card just gains retain. Oh, well, too bad I took Snap. I think... I mean... 65 gold is a lot, but having this stick around until it's lethal is pretty cool. Okay, I guess I'll just take Sharp. On Unleash, it's less likely to matter because it might, well, I don't know. I mean, Unleash does at least 7 damage, right? So you're going to play it often. And, like, I was going to argue, well, the difference between, like, what if Asti has some HP? The difference between, like, 15 and 17 damage is not so much. But I guess that's not really true. If the opponent's at 16, there's a big difference. And if they're not, there isn't. Likewise here, if the opponent's at 8, the difference between 7 and 9 is huge. So, I don't know. I feel like Unleash is going to be overkill more often, and I'd like to be retaining cards. I don't know. Okay, and again, we can just chill until we have lethal here. And isn't retaining a card great? I love it. Okay. You are dead. Melancholy is a big block. It's, nice if you can have Asti die, of course, and make this cheaper. Because 3 energy for 13 block is not very good. 2 energy for 13 block is quite good. I mean, Grave Blast is obviously, it's a good card. I think I want the Grave Blast. Just like potential big payoff. Oh my god, 37. Oh, yes! Oh, get... Okay, I've never been happier to see these losers. I still, you know, might take some damage, but as soon as they draw End of Days, they are all cooked. What was I saying? Why did I take Grave Blast? I think, like, setting up decks that can, like, get a ton of value is important. And this is part, like, recurring your best card again is really strong. That's why Hologram is so good. I could Gambler's Brew, but I'm only, like, taking 5 damage this turn. Because of Asti, right. Okay, I'll Gambler's Brew now, I think, because it's taking, like, 12 damage here. See ya. I'll just take a Spur. I think, until quite recently, I would have taken Fear there, because it is a decent damage card. But if we're working on, like, End of Days as, you know, and Doom as a way to kill people, then Vulnerable is not as valuable. Oh, it doesn't kill you, how sad. But, let's see. If I just do this, I don't have to take any damage. And then I end up taking 3. Ah! 0! Got him! I have a Vambrace now. Really nice to have a retain End of Days this early. Alright, I'll take Blight Strike. I don't know, like... Oh, no, I should have taken Defy. This is a Doom card, but Defy is so good. I want to, like, try the Doom thing and see why everybody says it's so good, you know? But I should still probably take good cards instead of bad ones. Right. Vambrace. Okay. Well, in that case, I think I can afford to retain my other Defend in order to get a good Unleash out before Asti loses HP. Now, End of Days is no good in this fight, obviously. I don't believe I have... Well, this will eventually apply some Doom, and then I can kill him thereafter. Yeah, okay. He's dead now. Obviously, this turn he's not dead, but now he's set up. I've gotten rid of his artifact, and I can End of Days. Doom and draw, I guess? Molten Egg. I do love Molten Egg. Okay, so... The other two elites are Big Bird... Nope. We're in the Underducks. So it's not Big Bird. It's Clamshell Man and Terror Eel. How do I feel about fighting those guys? Not very good, to be honest. If I don't rest, I certainly don't want to fight them both. If I do rest, I still don't feel very good. Clamshell Man, I'm alright at, I think. Maybe. But Terror Eel, I have no way to burst down. Maybe the point is you're just, like, you don't even have to stun him because you have Doom. You just apply enough Doom that he never hits the 70 threshold and therefore never makes you vulnerable? I mean, I have a weak potion. But I don't feel well equipped. What would I smith were I to smith? Yeah, good question. I mean, you could smith the Grave Blast so it becomes a playable card that also does recursion. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna maybe not fight both elites, unless this one goes very well, and then I might be able to. No need to take a potion first. Okay. And then the play this turn is obvious. The question is, do we use a dex pot? I think so. Vambrace. Double value for the dex pot. Okay, nice. Ossie's still dead, and I take a couple, but could have been worse. I think I'd rather take one than play a defend here. And I'd rather attack than play Spur. Okay. That's a lot of damage. I only have one defend, huh? Pretty sure we're playing it. And I guess it's just Bodyguard Unleash? Oh, I should not have blocked that turn. I should have applied a little bit more damage so that End of Days would be lethal. Then I wouldn't have to deal with this 18 coming in. I guess I can take 4 here to set up lethal. No, what am I saying? I keep having trouble with Doom. Being confused about how much more I need. I see, oh, he's at 100 out of 140. That means I only need 40 more Doom to kill him. No, those are the wrong numbers to compare. We have to compare 48 with 100. I need 52 more damage. Okay. But if I can just get... Well, I can't. If I could get 17 damage, I could stun him, and then he pretty much would be dead. Yeah, this would be lethal. So defend, and then it might actually be strike instead of scourge. 16 Doom is crazy. But I think just getting him to, like, the stun threshold is more important. think I could have killed him that turn if I'd been more careful, but I knew it didn't matter because I have End of Days. So that fight wasn't so bad. I was at like 40-something, right? Okay, Reeve Plus. Oh, it's Molten Egg. I thought I had Toxic Egg for some reason. Okay. Reeve Plus, I think, is pretty cool. Even if you're hoping to doom them, you know, making Soul Plus is pretty cool. Yeah, so how much damage was it there? 12. Yeah, it must have been at 48. Okay. So, the last fight is Clamshell Man. I could handle him at 36, I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure, but I think. The Doom is especially good against him, because he has no special protections against Doom, right? So... Alchemize. I mean, remove a strike. Afterlife on sale is maybe playable. Drain power. If we're looking for long fights, that is a solid damage card that gives us extra value, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I want Afterlife. Do I? No. Whenever deals unblocked attack damage, I assume Asti blocking is good enough. I hope that's the case anyway. It says he absorbs unblocked attack damage, so we'll see. Nope, that counts. He gains strength. Well, that's rude. The good news is 37 damage is lethal. A perfect venue to try that experiment out in, I suppose. I like Scourge more than these cards is the problem. Even though they are upgraded. I already have End of Days Plus, like... I don't necessarily need another 3 energy retain card that does damage. I have a better finisher than this. And I don't really care about the vulnerable, so, I mean, I think I'll just take Scourge, to be honest. Okay, Clamshell Man's actual name is Skulking Colony, it would seem. And End of Days is almost lethal now. He's got 39 HP left, effectively, right? Yeah. So it's not quite there. That's the easiest Skulking Colony fight I think I've ever had. Maybe there have been fights where I've taken less damage, but I've never had the fight be easier. Cleanse. Good against Soulfish. And other enemies like that. And just generally, you know, for sculpting a deck, I guess. For a long fight. I think I could Smith? I feel like I could Smith. Maybe that's greedy, but I have fish oil. I don't know. Definitely drinking it. can't get the Ascender's Bane with this, alas. Wait a minute. Why didn't I pick a strike? I think I didn't see any. I was like, why are... There weren't any on the first row. Normally the strikes show up before defend, so I thought there weren't any. Okay, whoops. Why 10 damage? Oh, strike dummy. In addition to the strength. Well, maybe I was right to keep the strike accidentally. Good Vambrace. Now, I don't actually have to block. I'm not taking any damage right now. And in fact, I don't mind letting Aussie take damage because I'm holding onto a spur. So the question is, do I snap or do I just Scourge? I think what I want to do is snap the Scourge. Could snap a defend. I think snap defend is the reasonable, responsible choice. Like, look at all this defense I'm not gonna have next turn. So this effectively deals 28 if we're counting Doom as damage. Which I think we should be, because End of Days will kill him, right? I guess that's not quite true, because we might get to a point where, like, oh, he's like, well, no, we'll never get to a point where I can play this card and this card on the same turn. Which means this can't really become lethal any faster than this can. I guess if I had, like, Blight Strike, Strike, or something, there might be a situation where I could get him down to Doom greater than his HP, but not be able to play this card. But most of the time, this will do real damage. Or something... It feels like 28 damage, which... I mean, I think 16 damage is better than a Soul Plus, probably? Could be wrong. Yeah, I guess against Soulfish. I mean... Drawing isn't even strictly positive anymore, right? Come on! I got my drain power and nothing to do. Alright, well... I guess we're just gonna have to draw this a second time, because it's clearly the play this turn. If there'd been stuff in my discard pile, I could have, like... Smithed it up and then... Grave Blasted back something good, but... Not this time, it seems. Oh man, an intangible doesn't even... Doom doesn't care about intangible either. Now, Blight Strike does stink on this turn. It'll just do one Doom. But Scourge is unaffected. That said, I'm not sure I should play Scourge this turn. It's great to do 16 Doom, but I think I want to cleanse, Spur, and defend. So I can cleanse up a Beckon. Spur blocks for more than a defend. And I think well, you know what? I guess I don't need to defend. I should have done this first. Okay, he's not intangible anymore. Let's Reave again. And I guess it's just Unleash... Well, you could snap the Unleash, but I don't think it's likely to get better anytime soon. So I'll just snap a Strike. Excuse me? Where's my End of Days? It's not lethal anyway, I guess. Yeah, this stinks. I think you blow this anyway, just to help get you... Well, no, just... Ugh, this sucks. End of days. So 37 plus 83 is 120. So I need to survive this turn, and ideally also do 16 damage. Well, that's possible. But it's not a lot of fun. Let me just double check. This is 37. He'd be at 120. I need 16 more, yeah. So that would have to be Reeve plus, say, Grave Blast. And then defend. Take 4. Oh, it's a good thing there weren't just beckons in there, huh? Definitely wrong to draw here. I don't want to hit my last beckon. Banshee's Cry. Yeah, not really doing that. Domain is a powerful card. If we're going for, like, long games. Seance also really trims your deck. They're both, like, long combat cards. I guess Seance is better now that I have Ascender's Bane in my deck. It was worse at lower difficulties, but it's... I mean, I don't know if... It's probably good. I've talked before about, like, how I look at this card. It's a little bit like, but not really. Like, it's a zero-cost card that... It draws 2 souls. Sorry. It creates a soul, which eventually draws you 2 cards. And I think I said... I think this is true. Well... Should I think... Like, okay, let's say you Seance a strike. Should I think of it like you drew the strike, and then, like, you discarded the Seance and the strike? Are you card neutral in that way? I think so. There's another way to arrive at the conclusion that this is card neutral, which is to say, look, this costs you a card draw on the turn you play it. And then on the turn that you draw the soul, it gains you a card, because it costs you 1 but gains you 2. So in that way, it's card neutral, but you're going into debt. You are down a card until you draw the soul. However... It's a little bit better than that in a way I don't think I talked about last time, because I don't know if I noticed it. You are assuming that you... Let's say instead of a strike, you could remove a wound. Something that is unambiguously useless. Right? And the same arguments will apply for strike, but just less so. In that case... On the turn, you would have drawn the wound. Instead of drawing 1 useless card, you get to draw 2 useful cards. So the discard, the, like, quote, discard, yeah, no, I don't know. I think this is about the same... Like, if you had a wound in hand, and you could just exhaust it and draw 2 by playing this card. Like, if this were a 0 energy burning pact, that would be crazy, right? The fact that the soul is delayed is why this card is good and not insane, I think. Because it is like Burning Pact, except that the draw is delayed. But, wait, why? Because Burning Pact says draw 2 cards. Soul also says draw 2 cards. But with Burning Pact, you have to have already drawn the wound. So are you... You've drawn 2 bad cards, and then you exhaust 1 and draw 2. Here you've drawn... Yeah, I guess it is just like... Okay, I don't know. I'll take Seance. Let's try to sculpt a good deck. I don't know exactly how successful I'll be in that. But I'm trying to build... Flames around you remind me of something forbidden. What do you know? I know who wrote that book. Oh, I have seen this. Does my character, like, carry a book? She must. I've never really looked. Enchant strikes with Tezcatar's Ember. Well... I only have 3 strikes, but I do have Strike Dummy, making them better than usual. So probably not all that good, given that I only have 3 of them. Brightest Flame. Obviously a very powerful card. Max HP is the clear downside. But your max HP usually is not that big a deal. It only really affects you if... When you're resting or healing up at the end of an act. And even then... I don't know. I guess each max HP is 0.8 of an HP that you would have healed at the end of an act. And like 0.3 of an HP you would have healed at a campsite. I'm also a little tempted by Toy Box. I don't remember if I've ever taken it. I've seen it taken in videos. I said I haven't watched any good players play. I didn't say I haven't watched the game be played. It's kind of more enjoyable to watch, you know, people have their first or early experiences with the game, in my opinion. So I probably wouldn't watch me if I were me. But I'm just so witty. How could you not? It's 2 energy and 2 cards? It is 2 energy and 2 cards. Absolutely bonkers card. I kind of want to take the relics, the wax relics, and just use that extra power to try to plow my way through 4 elites here. Who are the elites in this act? Decimillipede, a pushover with End of Days. Infested Prism. Not great. And the Entomancer. Maybe fine? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, let's take the toy box. It'll be fun. Okay, so the order you pick these up in matters. Wax Lizard Tail, huh? That's not very exciting. I mean, You could take it and just go into combats. I mean, obviously I will take it, but like you have to pick the order. It matters. You could take it as your last relic and just like not block at all for several fights. But like, why? Just to get value out of Lizard Tail to make sure you are only at 33 HP? It would be if there were like, if your deck, I don't know, it just seems crazy. Bag of Prep is good. Cloak Clasp is good with all my retain. So, I mean, I think Lizard Tail is the worst of these. I don't plan to die. Man, I want to go back and take something else. I have no idea what order to take this stuff in. I think I want Bag of Prep first. I want this to last longest. And then maybe Cloak Clasp to kind of go along with it, giving me extra block. Right? Because, like, on the turn I get Bag of Prep, I'll have extra cards, and that makes Cloak Clasp better. And then I think I'll take a Stonecracker and I guess a Lizard Tail in case I die in the next couple fights. Let's try not to, though. I could just end of days this guy straight to hell, but why, right? If I just Scourge you, next turn end of days is lethal. Against both. So let's see if I can draw a defend. Sort of. So now I could Grave Blast the Scourge to draw again, but I couldn't hit a defend, so what would be the point? Or if I hit a defend, I couldn't play it, rather. Can I kill you? Surely not. You haven't even taken any damage. Alright, well, maybe I'll get some value out of this Lizard Tail after all. Cloak Clasp! I shouldn't have played a card! Okay, took a damage for no reason. Oof, these are great. I mean, I think I love Borrowed Time so much. Borrowed Time plus. Crazy talk. I'll take the ultimate defend, I think. Clang, 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 clang. Ooh. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. Why am I getting all these upgraded cards? Okay, is Dredge anything? Kind of insane. If what you need is discard value. Also, Cloak Clasp value. Huh. Yeah. I kind of love this. With Borrowed Time, especially. Okay. Well. Get rid of a defend? Or a strike? This turn. So you can't proactively use it to reduce the cost of end of days. Yeah, I mean, it's just horrible for me. I'll get rid of one of my defends. The strikes are doing okay with Strike Dummy, I think. They're not good. You know what? I don't know. I haven't taken a lot of extra block. I have the ultimate defend, of course, but I think I'm getting... You gotta get rid of a strike. I mean, the thing is, Blight Strike getting Vigorous 8 is kind of 16 more damage, right? I think that's good enough. Well, I'm not resting because my Lizard Tail is running out soon. Every 3 combats. Every 3 combats! Yes, that's right. There's 4... So, actually, they melt away at the end of combat? Probably the end of combat, right? So if I take, like, any damage from this fight, I should just die, I think. That is to say, not I predict that I will die if I take any damage, but if I take any damage, a good choice would be to die. Yes. Okay, but it's the easiest fight in the world. So what if I wanted to block? Ultimate Defend blocks 22. That's a lot. I'm being attacked for 24. I need to get some damage in on these guys, right? Like 11 here, 9 here, and 7 here. Also, you do have to be careful with Lizard Tail to take the right amount of damage. Because it's not just a single attack hitting me. I can't, like, take myself down to 1 HP and then say, go ahead and hit me. Because they'll hit me for 8, then I regen. Like, let's say I could just go to 1 here for free. Not that I could. But if I were at 1 in this situation, I wouldn't come back with 33. I'd get hit, go to 33, then take 10, then take 6. I'd be at 17, which is pretty bad. So I could try to defend myself. Well, okay, let's Seance Plus first, I guess. They thought that Ascender's Bane was a curse. Turns out it's a blessing. It's not, of course. I would have been thrilled to remove a defend instead if I didn't have the Ascender's Bane. Or a strike or something, but I think in this combat, a defend. I don't think I should just, like, commit myself to definitely going to 33. I should try? Well, I don't know. The thing is, if I try to not die, I might take a lot of damage. But that's fine. I'll just Lizard Tail, right? The problem is I can't necessarily arrange it correctly. I might take too much damage on the Lizard Tail turn. So maybe I should reflect on, like, how much damage they're actually doing here. They're doing 24, and then next turn they're going to do something like 24, maybe 26. Maybe 28. But I should be able to defend that if I want to, like, to line up my my defense properly. Whereas if I put it off any longer by defending and not setting up lethal... Well, okay, so here's the thing. I think I'll take 2 here. So I need everyone down. Okay. I want them down low enough that I'm pretty confident I could finish them no matter what my draw is. And then I'll block 22. I take 1 damage because Asti is absorbing 1. Oh, Cloak Clasp, I take none. Okay. Okay, but, like, what? Okay. It turns out what I did was great, but I don't think it was a coherent plan. I drew borrowed time. If I hadn't, I don't know what I was saying. Like, oh, I could definitely kill them. Yeah, if you had 4 energy, you could kill them here. But if you didn't, you'd be taking a bunch of damage, and then... I guess the point is I could set them up to be killed at some point in the future and commit to going below 33. But I don't have to do that now. I can just end of days, right? You're all dead. 30, 35. Yep. Told you these guys were a pushover. Shuriken. Very funny. Transfigure. I have heard this is also quite powerful. Part of many combos. What exactly do you want to put that on in this deck? It's really good on Dirge, because Dirge costs X, and you can't increase the cost of X, so it just gets replay for free. I'm quite tempted by Grave Warden, but like, let's think about whether I could do something really cool with Transfigure. I could Transfigure the Seance. Don't think that's that exciting. Transfigure Borrowed Time. You spend 1 energy, and that makes Borrowed Time cost 1 energy instead of 0, but it gains 4 energy instead of 2. So on the turn you play it, the Transfigure breaks even. You're spending 2 energy and getting 4 instead of spending 0 energy and getting 2. But then, if the fight goes longer, you have a 0 energy, or a 1 energy gain 4, which eventually, I guess, is worth 1 more. Yeah, that seems pretty bad. Ultimate Defend getting Transfigured is fine. Like, yeah. 2 energy, gain 22 block is a good card, sure. But it's not like something that wins the game for you. So I think I'll just take Grave Warden. I like souls, I like blocking. Oh my god, it says the leftmost will melt away. I got confused! Okay, well the good news is I've got more time to lean on Lizard Tail. I don't know. I just like somehow... I had it in my mind. At first I was like, oh yeah, the one I take last is going to melt away first. But like the text is right there. You could just read what it says. Oh well. Yeah, plenty of time for that Lizard Tail. Great. So I can take a very aggressive path through the act. I did this on purpose. Don't even worry about it. Oh, okay. I have Cloak Clasp, so I don't need a Dex Potion to do this. I don't want a Clarity Extract yet. Okay, so Borrowed Time and Dredge in the same hand is exciting. What could I do with that? I mean, I think any reasonable line starts with Borrowed Time and then just figure it out later, right? I could play End of Days twice. 74 Doom. He'd be at 111. He's not quite dead. Also, could I actually do that? Spend 4, get 2 back. I could. I don't have 13 more damage, though. I think I want the Blight Strike. It's only 20 now, I guess. Because the Vigor is gone. I guess I'll take a Scourge in that case. I need more cards. Okay. Currently, I'm not taking any damage, even if I keep only 2 cards, because of Cloak Clasp. And I think that's what's going to happen. I'm playing everything else. And I'm putting Retain on Ascender's Bane. Of course, this won't matter because it has Ethereal. And he's 5 damage away from dying to End of Days. So it doesn't really matter what I do anymore. I think this might be the worst card ever printed. I don't play a lot of cards that cost 2 or more. It's basically just the End of Days. I have Shuriken, and this costs 0, but it doesn't benefit from Strength, so seems bad. Paul Aggro would maybe be playable. An okay block card. Which I could use a bit more of, I suppose. On the other hand, it doesn't work well with Vambrace because a lot of the block isn't block. Yeah, I think I'll just skip. Very funny. Thanks for the strength, buddy. This, I don't appreciate being attacked for 22. I could cleanse first to make sure I don't draw Ascender's Bane, but... Oh, I'm not drawing this turn. I thought I was for some reason. Oh, right. I could take the Clarity Extract. That's why I was thinking that. I think I will take it, and I will not cleanse first, because I'd like to hit a defend or something. And have the energy for it. Okay, I mean, it's only 10 block, but it's something. Come on, play the ting 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 noise. I guess I could have taken a dex potion as well. I don't know that it really would be necessary, but I could have. No. Let's see what's in here first. I do need to play an attack. That should be snap. Does that really draw 2 cards? Oh my god, I didn't realize. Maybe I should have upgraded this one when I had the chance. Yeah, well, we should get value out of Lizard Tail. I'm going to drop below 33 eventually. And at that point, I'll throw my head in the blender, I guess, to make sure I get it all back before the Lizard Tail wears off. Well, okay, I have a Defend Plus, that's nice. And a Bodyguard. I guess those are my plays. Asti lives, take that. I don't really want to Seance this Ultimate Defend. But I can't shuffle my draw pile. Oh, I could dredge, actually. Yeah. So, let's see. Borrowed Time. Grave Warden. Dredge up. My Scourge Plus to shuffle. The Grave Warden. And I could take the Borrowed Time again. I think that would be reasonable. Is there another reasonable line? Not really. Because I'm not getting through his block this turn. So I don't want an attack. I mean, I could, right? I could play Reeve and another attack, but that's wasting a bunch of energy. I'd rather... maybe just... I don't need a oh, maybe I don't need the Grave Warden because I'm drawing an Ultimate Defend? Nah, I'll keep it, but I definitely don't need a Defend. So it could be drain power to like upgrade stuff in my discard. I think that's probably wrong. I think I'm drawing enough cards off of the Scourge that I do want the Borrowed Time. Yeah, that seems true. So do I want to shuffle this back in? Yes. All right, plus I'm going to get souls from some of this stuff, of course. Shuffle this back in. And the soul. Make sure I'm drawing souls off of this. Great. Now I can Seance a bad card. I mean, I could Grave Blast the Seance, but that seems sort of silly. meaningful things to do. Grave Blast the Scourge? Just play this? It's a lot of damage. I wonder if I could have arranged to shuffle the Scourge Plus back in by playing the ordinary Scourge first, and then hoping to draw a soul. Maybe. Okay, that's nice. Now I can... Well, no, I don't want to play a snap. I'm not getting through the block, right? Okay, I could, I guess. Just seems kind of... Well, yeah, sure. Then I have an excuse to play this. Okay, good turn. Oh, buddy, you're not even playing the game? Are you sure? You're dead, bro. It doesn't even matter what I do anymore. Look at this, I'm just playing cards for fun. I don't even need my end of days. I can just kill you. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. I have borrowed an entire clock. I'm just playing turns, I guess, for fun. I should be setting up Happy Flower, but instead I'm not. I'm doing the opposite of that. By killing him now, I'm making Happy Flower worse. I got carried away. Don't really have a bunch of ethereal cards. Don't want any of that. This is good, I guess. Maybe. Nah. Is it true I don't have a lot of ethereal cards? Are there a bunch of them in here that I'm missing somewhere? No, I possess 0 ethereal cards. Except this one, which I can't play. Do we like a shop on 226? Yeah, it's fine. Innate and retain on an attack or skill. Borrowed time? Scourge Plus? There are certainly some interesting cards I could put that on. Probably not borrowed time. Oh no, I don't have Bag of Prep, excuse me. I have a couple of soul cards. Right, there's the Reeve and Grave Warden. And isn't there another in here somewhere? Nope. So, like, I don't think Haunt is very good. It's a great card. I don't think I have the deck for it yet. But I could, like, take both of these, and then we might be getting there. Haunt is like the key enabler for a bunch of soul synergies. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And then cut another strike. Oh, I didn't even notice. Blight Strike is affected by my strike dummy. That's why it's doing crazy amounts of damage. So normally it should just do 8. But actually it's doing 18. No. Right. It does 8, which is made 16 by Vigorous, but upgraded, it should be doing 10, which is made 18. But actually, it's 11, which is made 19. Okay. Yeah, get this out of here. I've got lots of good attacks. Or ways to cause the enemies to die, anyway. Still plenty of time for Lizard Tail. I don't have to fall on my sword if I don't want to. This has Retain. Can you believe that? Oh, I should have drawn first, obviously. I'm on 4 energy because of Happy Flower. Okay. Blight Strike is really powerful. It's like 44 damage for 1 energy. But I do need to get some defending going as well. So, okay. We're still 72 away, so definitely not in End of Days territory yet. I think I'm just going to block. Take a very small amount of damage here. That amount actually being 0 now that I look at it. Asti will die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Thanks to Cloak Clasp. And then, I mean... Can I just send this guy to the Shadow Realm? I need 69 damage. Can I not just Borrowed Time, End of Days, dredge it back up, End of Days? I have enough energy to do that. I can make 7 energy to play End of Days twice and dredge once. But I don't want to. I want to wait until next turn when Happy Flower will go off. Or be at 2. So... given that I have lethal, I should play this and get it back, but then not play it again. Anything else that matters for me to do right now? No. Nice to get a potion belt. Ooh, Cleanse Plus is not so bad. I already have another Cleanse and a Seance, though. There aren't that many horrible cards in my deck. On the other hand, I have Haunt. Maybe it's just Negative Pulse? A block card that progresses my game plan? These wax relics, man. Okay, what am I smithing? I think I am smithing a scourge, right? Draw cards. I don't really want to dredge yet, but if I don't, what am I even doing? So I think it's snap. Man. I guess dredging up the Seance isn't the end of the world. This? No, strike is just worse. I should have played this for... No, because I wanted to make sure I... Right. Seance, you want to play before you draw. Okay. And I wanted to make sure I didn't play any of my block cards and waste Fan Brace, right? So... Okay. Now, I usually take Disintegration, and I think especially with a Lizard Tail, I probably should. But I have a lot of Retain. I could probably handle one fewer card per turn. But, like, why? Just make sure I draw what I need to kill him? Okay. I'll crack a soul here. That's fine. I'm looking for, like, Grave Warden, I think, mostly. There it is. I don't have Cloak Clasp anymore. So I'm taking a little bit of damage here. That's okay. I guess I could have taken a Dex potion. Probably don't want to cleanse any of that. Do I want to shuffle any of this back in? I don't think so. More souls? That's a good card. I'm being attacked for 24? It's kind of a lot. Ultimate Defend is like everything I need. I guess I'll play this too. Shuffle this back in. I'm at 19. With 3 Doom. Okay. I mean, I have Lizard Tail. I think it's fine. I don't think I'll die. If I do, this probably won't make the difference. And even if it does, I have Lizard Tail. Do I want Grave Warden shuffled back in? Not badly enough to spend time playing it this turn. In fact, I probably want to snap it. Well, I mean, I guess I am being attacked for 6, so I could play it, but this is better. Well, my deck looks pretty nice at this point. What exactly should I be seancing? The cleanse, probably. I really do not want Sloth, man. I have too many souls. I'm a very soulful individual. But, I mean, the disintegration is adding up, that's for sure. I need to be careful. I could proc Lizard Tail if I wanted to. I don't really. Block 25, take like a couple damage. Yeah, like 4, I think. Well, okay, I should have done this first, but let's see if I can find a Borrowed Time to block with. There is a Borrowed Time, and I can hit the defend for sure. So let's nail him with more Blight. Okay. And Asti doesn't take any damage this way either, which is nice. So should I be blowing souls here? He's still got 108 damage to go. These represent 6 each. It's 24. I mean, I don't think so. I want to make sure I have them to draw on turns when I don't have what I need, right? It's a lot of damage. Okay, there's a bunch of block. Good. Seance the Capture Spirit, which I think has sort of outlived its usefulness. So is Drain Power. Yeah. Okay, I'm at 9 Doom. Taking 43 damage. Okay, very, very spooky. But I mean, I don't think I'm having that much trouble blocking, right? Well, I've run out of draw. I thought I would find more. So let's evaluate then. Is it fruitless to block? I guess I can always Grave Blast, but there's not any more draw. Okay. So how much can I block for? 10. I mean 16 with what's in hand. 31. 35. Okay. The enemy is still at 90, so we don't want to try to kill him. I can Grave Blast back the ultimate defend if I want. If I didn't block at all right now, I would go down to 2 block. He'd still be attacking for 30. I would proc Lizard Tail and come back with 9 Doom. I'd rather not get Lizard Tailed. So, yeah, I mean, I think I can just block reasonably well here. Oh, I guess, wait, there is more draw here. I don't know why I thought I was out of draw. I was out of souls. That's not the same as being out of draw. So I have like 29 block. I lose 13, go to 16. Yeah, but then I would be, I think, in Doom territory. So let's just get a little more block and Doom him and pop a soul. Should have done that first, I guess. No, I didn't want to waste any draw. I don't know. Okay. I'm not doomed yet. If I play this, I will be, though. So I guess one downside of this line is that I shut off Borrowed Time. On the other hand, I think the enemy is dead, right? You need 57 damage. This is 37. These deal 6 each. 18. It's 55. So like any other card I draw kills him, because I have the Borrowed Time to play it. Is this just lethal? I think it is, right? He takes 11, I pop 2 souls. He takes 12 more. 23. He goes to 205 and then dies. Yeah, okay. Well, I get to save Lizard Tail till the next act. That's nice. 37. Let me just double count here. He's... Nope, that's not lethal. I have to play the souls first. That's important. Okay. Whew. Could have killed myself there for no reason. I have the energy to play another attack as well. Huh. I mean, Neurosurge is insane. The Doom to yourself is a drawback in long enough fights. I think, like... You snap up Neurosurge here, and it's insane for hallway fights and probably great for elites, but you might not use it on the boss. At least not for a while. So, like, are you willing to take a card that makes your deck worse against the boss? I think so. It makes you so much better at all the fights ahead of it. I feel like I've seen Nono Pepe like every game recently. Your guards are dead. How do you know? Rumors say you can bestow blessings for those who wish the architect dead. Yep. Okay. Next time, don't kill my guards. Was the knowledge demon your guard? Is that what's happening? Or just the people of the Spire in general? Also, what is happening in this art? These are like disembodied magical hands holding plates of goodies? Or maybe they're actual, like... Oh, no, I see. These are like spirits, people, ghosts of a sort, wearing a cloak with like a hood here and the long open sleeve there. I see. I think that's what's happening. Well, I think I'm on team Looming Fruit here. Raise my max HP. Gets you better lizard tail value. But also, like, Apotheosis, we saw in the very long fights, like the boss fight there, Drain Power just got everything upgraded eventually. And on the short fights, you don't really want to spend 2 energy on Apotheosis anyway. So maybe I want to go to an early shop and get a bunch of money. Or like 2 shops, right? You could do this. It's not bad. Yeah, I mean, you could do that. You could go for 2 shops with Signet Ring. Is that better than Looming Fruit? 31 max HP is a lot of wiggle room. The boss is Queen. Okay. I'm not sure whether that's good or bad for me. I think I would have liked to face Test Subject because you get to use End of Days. Like, End of Days is incredibly strong when it's lethal. And just like sort of, it's powerful but awkward when it's not lethal. And against Test Subject, it gets to be lethal 3 times, right? So, oh, plus the intangible. You wouldn't even care. Oh, yeah, I would have loved to face Test Subject. Oh, well. Who's the other option I could have faced? The Doormaker? Yeah, I don't know that I would have loved that so much. Might be fine. Oh, well, okay. Say I didn't want to go to a bunch of shops. What would I do then? Probably just about the same path, honestly. Yeah, alright, I'll take the gold. Okay, so Seance Plus. Where's the Sender's Bane? There it is. And I think you Neurosurge before Capture Spirit. It's not that important to draw souls with this. It kind of is. I don't have enough to do if I... Well, no, I have... Yeah, okay, sure. Turns out it was important to hit souls. I still have more energy, really. How nice. Well, I guess it's deal 13. And upgrade 1 bad card. I don't think Cleanse makes a lot of sense. And we're not in a situation yet where Dredge would be lethal. $37 is lethal, right? Exactly? Yep. Just confirm that's the number printed on this. It is. Okay. But happy flower. I should block if I can to stall a bit longer. Okay, looks like I can. I want to dig through all this stuff so that it gets easier to stall next turn. Also, I might hit a snap to retain a defend. Although Bodyguard is better than that, right? I guess with Borrowed Time I can do both. I guess I can Scourge as well. What am I drawing? More souls. I'd rather not draw those, actually. I want them next turn. Okay, and again, no. Now I actually want to kill him. You want Happy Flower on 2, not 0. No escape. This is exactly what I need. Okay, great. That is great damage scaling for a boss fight. And now I'm a little happier not to face Test Subject. Oh, I want Defy. I want Defy Plus is what I want. Death March, I mean, yeah, that's interesting. What is all this stuff? No, no. No? Right? Why would I want that? I can't put it on this because you can't have 2 enchantments on the same thing. And that's kind of the only attack I would want it on anyway. So I don't want any of your stinky relics. But I'll happily take a secret technique, right? I mean, surely there's something I want. There always is. It's bad if you, like, draw as your last card, because then it can't fetch anything. But otherwise, it's like, kind of strictly better than nothing. So it's strictly better, except in the cases where it's worse. And, like... This is a solid power, I think, for longer fights. I will take the Defy. Let's get some weak out there. It's really strong. Remove the last strike, I think. Defend might be worse. I've added a number of decent blocks. Yeah, okay. And Strike does a lot of damage, which helps me get them into lethal range for Doom. I suppose I could have bought the book and just made a little progress towards healing because I have so much money. But, yeah, I probably should have. The rest of this, I mean, Death March is really good when you can hit it with a bunch of souls, but I can't always do that. I think I should have just grabbed this, but maybe I'll want to buy 3 relics at the next shop, you know? Give me a Bone Brew. End of days? Secret technique? No? I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to capture spirit first to try to hit some souls? I don't have any blocks? Oh my god, I put this guy at 1. Okay. Doesn't matter, I'm playing all of this. I guess I should have killed this guy. Whoops. Or set up to try to kill him. Oh, also I'm not playing all of it? Okay. I'll lose 2 max HP this fight. Happy Flower. Can I stall? Yes. Invoke plus... I love this kind of card. I think I have enough souls that I can take it. Is this a joke? These suck. I don't want these options. You know what? I'll take the Clumsy. I've got a Seance and a Cleanse. And I got a Whetstone, upgrading 2 of my cards. Was it? It was the Strike, and I don't remember what the other one was. It went by so quickly. What is there here that I have not upgraded, but is somehow inexplicably upgraded? Oh, it was Snap. That's what it was. Okay. Okay. 3 combats left to get Lizard Tail value. Yeah. I don't have any draw. They're not attacking, and all of my cards are attacks. Great work. Oh, sorry, are blocks. But that's not actually true. I can get some value out of this turn. Do I have Lantern or something? No, I have Happy Flower. That's why I keep making sure it works, and then I'm always surprised when it does. Save this, please. I'm not great at this combat, I don't think. This guy... It's so much damage. So I can kill either one of them. I guess it should be you. Still no End of Days. Maybe. Okay. I need to deal 21 to you. Or just block. Pretty tough to block. It'd have to be 21 actual damage. Am I weak? I'm weak. Pretty tough to do anything then, huh? Could be a good fire potion. No, I have to do 28 if I want him to die. Right. Okay, well that's fire potion plus drain power, I guess. So is there something I'm supposed to retain? Or dredge? Could just dredge some powers. Should upgrade first, I guess. Okay. So this is like 24 damage, basically. And then this is 20 doom, so 20 and 24. I think I can kill you, can't I? At end of turn, but that's fine. Yeah. They don't want to attack me. Six doom, so 37 is not quite doing it. And likewise to you. But I can scourge one of you first. Now it kills both of you, and I just have to deal with the new guy. I think that's fine. Do I want to shuffle all this away? I want all this to miss the shuffle? I think so. It's all pretty bad. I could go get... Nope, there's not another soul to get. I could go get a Seance. Or a Borrowed Time. That would actually do something. Let's do that. I want to stall a little bit, so let's get some block and energy. Okay, you're dead whenever I play this, but I don't have to do it now. So just pass. Friendship. Yes. Great. I never use my strength to attack, so that's good. Hit the shop here. Ooh. That's pretty exciting on, like, Dredge, which is pretty much the only skill I ever exhaust. No, I exhaust souls. Okay, well, first of all, get this out of here. Whenever you apply Doom, gain 2 block. It's not a lot of block, but I apply Doom a few times a turn, so this is like maybe 4 block a turn. It's like Metallicized Plus, which was okay, but not great. Actually, I guess in long combats I have Countdown going off, so I might apply Doom more than 2 times a turn on average. It's probably reasonable to take this. I also like Finesse. I don't think I want Negative Pulse. That's not upgraded. Grave Blast Plus? Probably not necessary. Well, whether this adds a soul or a dredge, it's good. And I have enough money to buy it, so I'm not going to worry too much about whether it's the best thing I could do with my money. Actually, I mean, I guess I kind of... My money is limited. I can't buy everything. I can't even buy Pair and Finesse, can I? Or Pair and Shroud. So how much do I really think Shroud is actually good? I think it's pretty good. Should be worth more than 10 HP. And I'll just grab Finesse and a potion. Okay, bye. Not a very good relic for me, I don't think. There's no way I'm getting to the boss with my lizard tail intact. So, like, the question is, I can go this way, get 1 elite and 1 campfire. This way, get 2 elites, 2 campfires. This kind of seem like the choices, huh? How do I feel about the Knights fight? I feel pretty good with End of Days, right? How do I feel about the Soul Nexus? I haven't faced any elites yet. The Soul Nexus. I mean, fine? Not amazing, but fine. And who's the third elite? It's the construct guy. It'll take a little while to get Doom on him, but he doesn't attack very much, so Asti, building up Asti could help. I don't actually have a lot of summon, though, so I'll just have to find a way to block on the big attack turn somehow, I guess. Actually, I think I'm good against him because I can cleanse the burns and stuff, drag the combat out a bit more without having to suffer through those. But what do I want to upgrade? This is 3, I assume? Yeah. I want to upgrade, like, Defy. I want to upgrade Secret Technique, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I need to chase down multiple elites. Let's get that Defy upgrade in. And here it is to save the day. Why does it show owl eyes over here when he does that? He's not attacking me with his eyes, I don't think. Got a lot of good cards in my deck, huh? This is probably never going to be much good. I could have added a lot of Doom, but I don't know, blocking a little seems better. Maybe I'm wrong. What would my secret technique be? Scourge? Probably. But it's not upgraded yet, so I would be exhausting it. I don't think I necessarily need it. Right. Whoops. That was my burning sticks. I could have gotten secret technique back instead. I think I still want the Scourge. I'm gonna have so much energy with Happy Flower plus that, huh? Okay. So this is not a very good hand. But with Necrosurge and Scourge, you never know. Oh. Did I already have that in hand? I did. Could have gained some block from dooming myself. Whoops. Yeah, the turn is turning out all right, I guess. Oh, I missed a chance to dredge some stuff, I suppose. The start of your turn. Seance the Grave Blast. Soul it up. Okay, Defy is kind of what I was looking for, I think. Yeah, now blocking's no trouble. Are you just dead? Yeah? Okay, but I want to wait. because of Happy Flower. So let's just snap, which doesn't kill you. Defend. And I guess I'll spur now. It's not getting any better next turn. Okay, pretty easy to block that. Go. Goodbye. Bunch of Doom and Weak. This probably gives me 4 block, right? If it hits 2 enemies. With my block for Doom thing. I mean, on the other hand, this is 26 damage, so that's something to think about. The numbers on these Doom cards are crazy. And of course, the downside is Doom is not damage. But with End of Days, it kind of is. Yeah, I mean, it's deal 26 and block 2 or 3 or whatever, right? I think it's worth taking. You won't be happy to draw it all the time, but some of the time. Sure, I mean, I don't really have much use for potion at the moment. I don't have like clamp or anything. This is my last chance for Lizard Tail. So if they get me below 33, I should make sure to die. Attacking for 30. It's very rude. Okay. I might not have any trouble dying. I don't generally mind my cards being made ethereal, but I guess since my win condition is a retain card, maybe I should here. Oh yeah, also it's not an upgraded card anymore. This is horrible. So right now, I would be popping Lizard Tail if I just did nothing. It's hard to do something, isn't it? I could grab an attack potion, I guess. Because these guys hit me for 27, and then you're here for 10 more. I could Grave Blast back a block card. Like Grave Warden or something. Which would leave me at 1. If I didn't use any potions. It's not actually crazy. Problem is, I'm not really in a position to finish the fight anytime soon. Okay, let's see what's in here. Okay, Severance is kind of nice. If I'm taking another potion, I should do it before I attack because of the reptile trinket. pretty bad out here. There's a lot of souls. That's the good news. Okay, secret technique. Now I don't necessarily have to Grave Blast. I mean, I have Defy as well. Here, that's blocking a lot of damage. What's my secret technique today? Might be nothing. Might be Invoke. So now, what is this rainbow? Friendship. I'm at 35 block, 36 effectively. These guys are dealing 37, so I need a tiny bit more. Cleanse would do it. Where did it go? There was a card I wanted. Oh, no escape is probably the secret technique, actually. Here it is. I don't need a power right now. Yeah, this way I don't pop the lizard tail. It is really bad in here. I thought I was crushing these guys with my end of days, but I'm not at all. I think it's just a strike. Okay, they don't attack for very much this turn. Okay, good. And End of Days does kill you. At least. Well, yeah, you're only at 35. So I'll have to do a little bit more to you, but I've got plenty of gas. I think that's fine. This won't kill me, surely. Well, also, I want to die, so there's that. Just at a time and place of my choosing, ideally. Or anyway, a time of my choosing. The place is here. I have made that choice now. One more? Okay, good. Good. So, you're not dead to End of Days. You are now, not. You are now dead to End of Days. So, I want to get you dead. Get those upgrades back, please. And he's the one who makes a big attack next turn. So now End of Days kills you as well, right? $29. You're dead exactly. You're dead with plenty of overkill. So I want to set myself up to... I want to do that, and then get this guy to a point where I can kill him whenever I want, but take damage in the meantime. I think no escape after End of Days is the way to do that, or maybe Scourge or something. Okay, see you losers later. I can also dredge back the End of Days. But I want to let him attack me, so I guess that's not that exciting to do. Okay, he's now in a position where I can kill him whenever I want. Can I snap this ultimate defend? I think so. It doesn't kill him, right? Oh, I don't have snap. This is bodyguard. Oh, whoops, I shuffled away End of Days. Uh-oh. That could pose a problem. Yeah, could. Also, I'm dooming myself, but I don't think that really matters. I don't want to damage him more with souls if I don't have to. Your turn. Okay, this looks good, right? He's attacking for 12 times 2. If I just don't block... I'm currently at 14, so the first one doesn't kill me and the second one does? I just need to find lethal next turn. I think I can afford a soul. He'll only take 6 damage, right? Yeah. Now, next turn I'm drawing 5 cards. And there's a soul in the discard. So worst case, I can dredge up the soul, play the soul, draw my End of Days. So I think we are satisfied. Kill me now. Oh, it's only 32 because I lost some max HP, I guess. Whoops. Alright, and now you will perish? Look at that, I even got Happy Flower. Alright, I got a little bit of value out of this stupid lizard tail. Funerary Mask. I don't think I've seen this one. I remember unlocking it, sort of. Oh, this is nice. Wow. Okay. It's a lot of Doom. I don't know if I'm going to have the energy to spend on that anytime soon. But it does work with No Escape, or No Way Out, or whatever it is. No Escape. No Way Out is a Magic the Gathering card from Midnight Hunt or Crimson Vow? I don't remember. One of those. I think it must be Midnight Hunt, right? I think. Yeah, I mean, applying weak to them is nice. I was offered this earlier and didn't take it, but it wasn't upgraded at the time. I forget if it was in a shop or what. I think it's fine for, like, big energy turns, maybe? I don't know. Corrupt and attack? I don't think so. I don't really have any attack. Well... I do have one, but it's already enchanted. Oh, I could enchant this one, too. Right? Because this being upgraded would have been pretty cool, you know. Vigor is nice, but... and arguably, I mean, I think Vigor is probably better than Corrupted. but I don't get to choose that. I can't put Vigor on this. I have to put Corrupted. So I can make it deal 15, which is, you know, effectively 30. So that's cool, I guess. Or just transform, like, my last strike or something. I think Strike is the worst card in this deck. Hard to be sure. I mean, this is like 10 damage to them in exchange for 2 to me. That's probably a solid deal. We're not messing with this guy. These guys all have a lot of artifact, huh? Well, I can take care of that. Okay. So what secret technique would I like to learn? Deathbringer looks good. Right? Block, dooming them. Yeah, that seems fine. Where is it? What? There it is. Oh, that blocked, huh? No. It went back to my hand! Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, great. So, get rid of all your artifact, please. I have bigger things in mind for you. Specifically this. And then I'll go get End of Days and we'll just call it a day, shall we? I mean, I want to wait another turn for Happy Flower if I can. But I don't have to. Actually, End of Days isn't lethal. I just assumed it would be. These guys don't die to it. Right, they're at 41. I need a way to do 4 damage to you in order for it to be lethal. So I should have reaved one of you, but then the Doom proc might have hit that same guy. I don't know. Can we find Borrowed Time, maybe? No. Well, maybe I'll just take a little damage. How much could I block here if I wanted? A lot, right? No. Has my thing already gone off? Where's the thing? Vambrace, way over here. What did I block with? Oh, right. Negative pulse. Okay. So if I wanted to block... I have an easy 18, but they're attacking for more than that. So I think I still have to End of Days. Even though it only kills 2 of them. Any chance I picked up Gremlin Horn without noticing? No? Okay. And then this guy... He's gonna get to hit me a bit, but that's fine. We're heading to a campsite. And now he's dead. That and any 2 cards, please. Yeah, definitely don't want this. 9, huh? I don't know if I want to spend 2 mana on this. It is kind of cool for the Doom, right? 9 damage every time you Doom them, which will be a few times a turn, but 2 energy is so much. I don't know, I could probably take it. Now, there are some cards I would have liked to smith. Like, I was hoping to smith Secret Technique, but we're clearly resting here. And, I mean, 44 is not invulnerable. I could still lose. I guess Regen Potion is nice. So, time these a little bit carefully, I guess, for Reptile Trinket. But we're starting with a Power Potion for sure. Well, 2 of these are total blanks, and one of them does something. I mean, this isn't... I'm sure there's a couple times per combat I'll do this, but it's so bad. This is way, way better. I think we're ready to start the Regen Potion as well. I'm attacking more this turn than I'm likely to be anytime soon. I think I should start cleansing, right? No. Playing these other 3 cards is better, right? Because I have so much strength right now. Yeah. Oh, maybe I didn't need the Dex Potion yet. I could have waited to get more strength, but I wanted the strength on that attack, right? I think so. And it's not crazy to retain my hand this turn either, but I don't think I should. My cards! I could retain these cards. It's not horrible. I think for 2 turns, this... missing out on the strength, but I think that's kind of bound to happen. I don't know. I should get a better retain than this. Actually, my retains might be too good. If my hand gets so full that retaining means I can't draw anymore, that could be a problem. This guy hits pretty hard, huh? I mean, I can defy him, that's fine. What secret technique would I like? I don't know. I mean, Deathbringer is a lot. I think I'll try that. I don't know. See if it's any good. There it is. So how much block do I get from this? I'm at 6 right now. Okay, it does trigger for both of them. Good. Nothing I really need to pick back up here with Grave Blast, because none of it has retain. So it's just a sad unleash. You're 80, which means you're 49 away. Okay. So I probably don't have to apply any damage to you. You'll die to end of days when I finally hit it. How do I still have 20 cards? Oh my god, my deck. Oh, it's all souls. Alright, that's not so bad. Now we're doing things. The powers have arrived. Kind of a waste to use this on either of them is the thing. Because on you, it's like overkill. Actually, I mean, I guess it's just kill in a way. Yeah, I could kill this guy without End of Days, I suppose. I don't really want to. Pretty horrible seance, huh? So I can guaranteed draw End of Days off of this. You're already dead to it, so I should Scourge you. Now End of Days. Dot, dot, dot. And apply a power. Oh, the music changed, I think. I never noticed that. No, maybe it just started over. Yeah, so I could, well, I mean, I could turn my soul into a soul plus. That does seem better. Not as good as it could have been. But fine. And are we retaining here? It's not bad. This is a solid hand. I think not. Let's wait until I can get some use out of the strength. Really, you changed your intent. You were gonna strength the other guy. You decided to strength yourself. I know you do that, like, once he's gone, you start doing other stuff. I didn't realize you started applying the strength to yourself the turn I kill him. Ooh, no escape. That's a card. Now, borrowed time is kind of funny here. I can't play it twice if I, like, play it and then dredge it, because it's still bound until end of turn. So you can't even play the same bound card twice. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. I might be excited to take 35 damage. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but... I think I want to play the Soul over a Scourge here. No, Scourge is a really nice hit. Like, I'm spending one more energy and drawing one fewer card, but I get to apply 16 Doom, which with no escape in hand is pretty powerful. You know, it's funny, I think Unleash is actually worse than Strike Plus, because of Strike Dummy, and Osty's never going to have much HP ever again. Oh, this is going to do some blocking for me, I suppose. Oh, here's an interesting thing. Does this apply 15 Doom and then the additional Doom, or does it calculate the total Doom and then apply it all at once? We'll find out based on how much block I gain here. I'm at 16. Yeah, it calculates the total Doom and then applies it all at once. So you're at 101 right now. Okay. And I'm taking 2. That should be alright. My total doom is very low right now. Is it still 0? I think it is. No, it's 6. I couldn't remember how long ago I played Neurosurge. Okay, 25. It's a lot. I think I'll soul first. It's possible I want this defend is the problem. But I think unlikely. Ooh, okay. So, do I retain now? Give me a little bit of extra strength? I don't think so. It's pretty important that I draw end of days soon. I want to have room in my hand to do it. So let's do this. Actually, wait a minute. Dredging up no escape is kind of crazy. It's just lethal, right? Yeah, I've had lethal for a while here and just didn't notice. Let's make sure I don't die? I mean, I don't, right? I have 9 doom. That only triggers at the end of my turn, so... Oh, let's make sure my hand is empty enough. I don't know what order it will give me back the cards I've wished for. So I can play 2 cards, then dredge, then no escape. Actually, I could just Grave Blast the no escape. Okay, we got him. And then... block, I guess. Scourge and see if I draw something cool. This actually blocks more. Okay, easy fight after all. The Knight Elites were by far the hardest fight of this whole run. I grossly overestimated how good I would be at dealing with them. And the Doom stuff worked out. It seemed like just... well, it was nice to start with the big Doom rare, I guess. Just block and Doom and... I don't know. I mean, I wasn't like turtling up and dooming. I was actively doing a lot of things, but the numbers on the Doom cards are really large, so it worked out. Kind of a long one. It's... no? Okay. 2.5 hours. I've certainly had longer, but it felt like a lot of my turns were really slow. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.